So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state, and flipping the state is a great testament to our country.
It might be January 2021, but we're still talking about something that occurred in November 2020, and that's the United States presidential election. The joint session of Congress will be meeting later this week to certify the electoral votes that were sent by the states. Donald Trump doesn't like the results of the election. Donald Trump lost the election. Donald Trump's making accusations of voter fraud and trying everything he can do to remain as president. It won't work. Over the weekend, an audio recording of a conversation between the president and the Secretary of State of Georgia was leaked to the Washington Post. Legendary reporter Carl Bernstein, one of the two journalists that broke the Watergate scandal in the 1970s that took down Richard Nixon, called this tape the ultimate smoking gun. It was a conversation between the president and the Secretary of State in Georgia discussing the president's desire for the Secretary of State to go find 11,000 odd more votes, which was the margin of victory in that state for Joe Biden. The president was also asking for the Secretary of State to confirm that Dominion voting systems removed equipment from Fulton County, something that did not occur and that the Secretary of State, to his credit, would not confirm for the president had occurred. But what is this? There's allegations that or suggestions that this conversation between the president and the Secretary of State is a criminal activity by the president. I don't really think that's going to matter. He's not going to be president in a couple of weeks. There's renewed calls by some on the left to impeach the president again. Waste of time, not something that there's even feasible to occur before Joe Biden is sworn in as president. Was this conversation illegal? Again, it may have been, but that's just not going to matter. The president is, though, trying to rally support in Congress, supported by Ted Cruz in the Congress, who in January 2016, Ted Cruz defeated Donald Trump in the Iowa caucus, and Donald Trump responded to losing there by accusing Ted Cruz of voter fraud, just like he's now accusing Joe Biden of voter fraud. But there are some Republicans in the Congress who are saying they're going to call for an inquiry, they're going to not certify the votes from a handful of states, and that this would create gridlock. To the credit of other congressional Republicans, Lynn Cheney, daughter of Dick Cheney, Senator Tom Cotton, and others, they are calling this out for what it is. It's as the president-elect would say, it is malarkey. There are no grounds for them to do this. This would be overreach of the Congress. There's not concrete examples of voter fraud to make the case. All this will do is put a unfortunate light on the legacy of the Trump presidency. Donald Trump had some really good accomplishments, both domestically and internationally as president. And instead of focusing on that in his final days in office, he is focusing on everything he can do to maintain power. He would be better off accepting his defeat gracefully, focusing on the future, and ensuring that candidates who share his vision of making America great again will be viable in the future. Right now, all that he's doing is dividing the Republican Party, who may never be able to win a national election again because of this schism.